Hi, I'm John and I'm the founder of Qynn, and thanks for watching this short video on the difference between Qynn and Companies House. I founded Qynn to make corporate intelligence affordable for everyone. It was my observation that UK SMEs lacked the insight they needed to protect against risk and to help them grow. It's my belief, our belief, that the market is ripe for disruption. Huge demand already exists in the UK and internationally from a diverse client base which the incumbents are failing to exploit. Qynn is a very clearly differentiated product addressing the two major issues, cost and quality of information. Qynn will help everyone from financial institutions and professional services to SMEs and individuals save time, save cost, and at the same time increase insight. To demonstrate the difference, I thought it easiest to run a side-by-side comparison of Companies House and Qynn. To do this, I've preloaded two profiles for the same company, in this case Blackstone Moregate. On the left is the Companies House profile, and on the right is Qynn's. We'll start with Companies House before we move to Qynn shortly, so I hope you can see it clearly enough on whatever device you're watching on. Looking at the Companies House website, we can immediately see that some of the information is provided without much work. A basic overview of the company is provided, along with their name, address details, etc. A list of historical documents is available for you to download, and this includes accounts, confirmation dates, capital and incorporation dates. In addition, a basic list of detail is provided on the current officers and directors, so here we can see the data, and a list of charges is also included at the same time. And that's it. The service stops there. It's now up to the user, to you, to download information, consolidate it into something meaningful, work out historical balance sheet data points, self-determine shareholders, or create charts that alter ratios of assets or debt. You don't know when the data was updated, you have no idea of the profitability of the business, and you certainly can't visualize anything, let alone looking at more detailed subjects such as director or corporate networks. Nor would you understand from the Companies House profile if the company is part of a group or understand the ownership structure. And if we now contrast that with what's available in Qynn, we immediately see a difference. We're presented with 5 tabs highlighting different items for our attention. So here we can see summary, timeline, people, network, and financials. Within the summary, we're presented with an opening statement on the nature of the business. We can clearly see the status of the business, along with being told when we last updated the company record. In addition, we can see we provide an immediate credit score for free on the company and a summary of the major points from the balance sheet over a consolidated 10-year period. As we scroll down, we see addresses on the map, a summary of the governance chain, including shareholders and resigned directors, along with links to additional products, Playground and Hunter. Moving back to the top and clicking through each subsequent tab, in the timeline bar, we instantly have the ability to start to visualize the last 10 years of activity. So here we can see all years, 2009, or be it 2019. And we can see the activity that takes place in that. The information is laid out quickly and easily, and it is designed for mobile at all times. We present the most active month and active year, in addition to presenting the documents available for download, just like Companies House. In the People tab, we start to move rapidly away from Companies House by presenting information on directors, along with presenting information on secretaries, the resigned, controlled, and those who are shareholders as well. So here we can see directors, we can see active, resigned, we can see the difference, and we can see those directors with a shareholding and what those percentage shareholding looks like. In the Shareholders tab, we can see their percentage holding against all others, and we can see how the ownership structure of the company is laid out. We have percentages, age where we know it, and the number of shares that they each own at that point in time. And as we move forward into the Network tab, we can see more evidence of the visual first approach that this is one of the innovations that we are most proud of. Not least as this is a genuine first, but no one has ever seen this data represented in this way before. We show how directors and their companies are intertwined, and it's a precursor to the Playground technology to which we'll come on to shortly. Financials are built in the exact same way. So here we have balance sheet, year-on-year percentage variance, and financial ratios. We also give people and our users the ability to download this data and to edit this data. So here we can see if I want to amend the balance sheet, that this is fully customizable and instantaneous in real time. And as mentioned in the network section, Playground is where our technology really starts to show off. In here, I can expand any director in any company. I can go to multiple levels, and if I wanted to, I could include shareholders. I can click full screen, I can lock, I can rotate, I can start to drill, and importantly, I can look at shortest paths and arranging items at the same time. So here we can see what's going on. So if I click on this director, I can see their business, I can see their profiles, and I can start to drill down into it. There is a reorientation. I can recenter around any of the directors themselves. So if I wanted to, I can move accordingly, or if I wanted to simply take it full screen, I could do so. And here we can see it. In addition, I can look at shortest path, I can look at hierarchies, and I can look at the data on a map at the same time as well. And with the playground, we can do all of this in much the same way that we can with company group structures using our Hunter platform as well. And this really is just the beginning for us. By January, our corporate product will be live, which will include several firsts, which also includes the ability to do highly targeted search. So here we have the ability to look at plant hire companies, for example, south of Birmingham, that are between 7 and 10 years old, with net assets between 2 and 4 million, which have 3 directors or more, one of whom has got to be over the age of 60, in addition with creditors of 250,000, with debtors of 400,000, that in 2 years is expected to double in shape and size. In addition, we offer reputational credit scoring, which combines online reviews and gives real-time indicators of financial performance. Natural language search will replace SIC code search. EBITDA and DCF future valuations will be predicated on historical precedents, offering our users for the very first time an insight into how companies will be valued or what they should be valued. And in addition, peer analysis combines all of the above to ensure that what you're looking for in a competitor is not driven by a SIC code or an industry, it's driven by genuine insight. And it's interesting because when we built Qynn, it was with the user in mind, and therefore we started by thinking of what a typical user would want. And we have to assume, taking this back to Companies House at the very beginning, that when a visitor visits Companies House, the user is looking for information on directors, information on a business, and most likely an idea of how the company trades. And whilst it provides this, the output is manual and the onus is exclusively placed on you to be able to understand and interpret the information in the correct way, have the skill set to do so, and importantly, have the time to do so. So I think that's about it. I hope you've enjoyed the short video on who we are and where we're going. I'd love to meet you in person to talk more about our aims and ambitions. The UK really is the start of our journey, and with 15 other countries available to us where we can obtain the same level of data, we believe we're just getting started. Thanks for watching.